Have you been thinking about getting into Forex trading? Forex trading opens up a world of opportunity for those who know how to do it properly. You can experience financial freedom and reap tremendous rewards for your trading skills. Unfortunately, many programs make big promises and throw students into the trading market without the proper knowledge and expertise to succeed. Fortunately, there is a solution. Great White FX Academy is the best place to start your Forex trading journey with the tools, resources, and education necessary to help you thrive in the market. Great White FX is an online Forex training platform that provides technical training that will help you succeed. It is of the utmost importance to have a proper qualitative education to participate in Forex trading, and that is exactly what Great White FX focuses on. You can reach us on Facebook at Great White FX and Forex Educational Academy, on Instagram at Great White FX, on Twitter at Great White FX, or call us at 234-803-930-61888.
Hello. Hello, good evening. You're welcome to today's market review with Great White FX. If you can hear me clearly and see my screen, please, can you type in yes? If you can hear me clearly and see my screen, please, can you type in yes into the chat? Okay. Thank you once again. So, without wasting much of your time, let's get down to business for the week. So, as always, we're going to first start with the fundamental calendar, what the fundamental calendar has for us for this week. So on Monday we have your medium impact news until say around 4 p.m. Then still the same more medium impact news. Let me change the time. Let me be sure this time is the same thing with my own time so that I'm sure of what I'm seeing and what I'm showing you guys. Okay, basically Monday is a bit calm, so knowing that, let's get down into our time. So first off, we're going to start with the dollar index. We're going to start off with the dollar index. Sorry about that. My hello. Can you guys still hear me? Sorry about that. My network disconnected. So let's continue. So looking at our chart, we're going to start with the dollar index. So looking at the dollar index, let me remove all these moving averages. Remove all these moving averages so that we can only see the plain chart. Just moving averages. So looking at this dollar index, let me zoom down a bit. This is the weekly. To my extreme right is the weekly. This is the daily, and this is the 4-hour. If you look at this setup, there is a W formation here. And if you notice, I talked about this last week. Price dropped down to test this apex. And as it tested it, it closed below, but later bounced back above. So we might see, looking into this week, we might see a little bit of dollar strength into this 98.44 area, We might see a little bit of dollar strength into that area. That is somewhere here. So how do you play that on your chart? That's what you already have on your chart. Here's it. If the dollar index fails to go above this area, then there is a little chance so this is just what you just need to observe. What the dollar index does here. If it close, you need to see a good 4-hour close below 98.24. If it doesn't close below 98.24, that means there's a possibility it would use this area for support and try to move higher. Don't forget there's this trend line here. So we might see a little bit of strength on the dollar index into the week. So we might see a little bit of strength on the dollar. So the next pair we're going to look at is gold. So looking at gold, let's look at gold from the tree view approach. Well, this is a scenario on gold. This is why there's a little channel here. Then there is a longer term trend line. I didn't draw it on that higher time frame. You see the trend line? There's this longer term trend line, and there's this area of significance here. So if we go back down to our 4-hour, so if we go back now to our 4-hour, we can see that this is a channel. Price is at the lower end of the channel. And if you notice, we have a falling trend line. So the scenario is, how do we play this on our intraday chart? So let's get down to our chart. Let's get down to our chart. So price currently is at this level now. If this area, and if you observe that area from this high, from this low to this high, price is above the 50%, as you can see. So if this level holds, we might see a little bit of bounce on gold. Might see a little bit of bounce on gold. So if you look at it from this setup, you might just see a little bit of bounce on gold towards this area. So if you're looking to sell gold, the best thing is to wait for it to. If this area holds, and that area is at 1462.31, if it holds as support, you might see a bounce up of gold. However, gold is sitting at at a trend line kind of situation. A channel, you can see. So that's where gold is sitting on at the moment. So if this area holds, you might see a bounce up on gold. So next we're going to look at is USDCHF. So looking at the USDCHF, the deal with the USDCHF is that it's in a range. That's just one little thing. It's in a range. And if you look at it on the 4-hour, there's a rising channel. Price is close to it. And you have this resistance structure at this area. Note the price 0.9971 to 0.9995. So if you look at it from the weekly view, if you notice there is this big bearish candle here. Seems to be holding up as a master candle, as you can see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. For 5 weeks, price has within the range of this candle. And there's one thing with bearish anchor candle. Bearish anchor candle, they have their open price is always the resistance. And if you look at price, has always held up there. If you switch to your line chart, you see price has always held up at this area. So it might not be a surprise if price tries to close above here and starts to drop back again. So with that, we go down to our intraday chart. That's also a problem in my chat. Oh. So if we look at where price is now, so price is at this structure point. So if price stays below 99.74, you might see a weakness in price. But should price break above this upper channel and the top of this zone, that zone is at 99.96, and holds it as support, then you might see price move higher. But as long as price stays below 99.74, you might see a further drop into the range. But as you can see, it's just basically ranging. That's what price is doing. Price is just basically ranging on the USDCHF. So the next pair we're going to look at is EURUSD. So looking at the EURUSD from daily point of view, it closed bearish on Friday. So how do we look at this from our intraday point of view? Price is at a structure point here. Those of you that follow clearly will understand what this place means. So as long as price stays above 1.1014, there's a possibility you're going to see a bounce. And you must notice there's this trend line. So there's a possibility if price spikes this trend line and it holds and support, you might see a bounce towards 1.1056. So if you're intending to short, this 1.1056 would be a good area to take a short position. So the next step we're going to be looking at is the EURGBP. So looking at the EURGBP, just like I said last week, the EURGBP has the potential to start moving higher. The key to the EURGBP is in his daily chart. If you look at the daily chart on the EURGBP, if you look at the EURGBP on his daily chart, you see this channel, this candle here, there's a single candle here. If you notice, price broke below it and stayed severally because it broke and it came back for a retest. But when it came back for the retest, it couldn't stay below. Instead, it closed back inside it. If you notice, price was able to close back inside that channel on Friday after how many attempts? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. After 6 attempts and rejection. So price has now closed back above this range. So now, how do you play that on your intraday chart? The deal here is to wait for a pullback. It's to wait for a pullback. Already, this high price has tested it. I have a feeling price is going to come back to test 85.75. This is the line in the sand for the bulls. The buyers have to hold this level. They have to close back above this level. So you might see a little bit of trap move. Price may drop, but it has to close back above it. So if it drops and gives you bullish evidence to the upside, then you might take a long position on this pair. As you can see, let me show something else here. There's a certain system. Somebody said it was an Elliott wave. It's not. I don't know if it's an Elliott wave, but I call it 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. If price comes down to this high and this high holds as a support situation, then you might see the EURGBP move higher, probably towards this area or even higher, because this is a reversal formation taking shape. So the next pair we're going to look at is GBPUSD. So looking at the GBPUSD dropped on Friday. So let's see how it's looking like on this higher time frame. Basically, it closed bearish on Friday. It was pretty bearish on Friday. So since this pair is looking like, and again, as you can see, there seems to be a sideways movement. So the deal is to wait to see what happens at 28.15. That's somewhere here. But it's still looking bearish, but there might be a bit of pullback that comes in around So if price comes down to this level and this level holds that support, there is a possibility that price may try to rally. As you know, this is a downtrend. In a downtrend, you look to sell a rally. So if price should rally and start going back down, you look to take a short position. So the next pair we're going to look at is GBPCHF. The GBPCHF is in a range. It's in a range, if you look at it from the higher time, it's in a range setup. If you look at it, you can see it's not going basically anywhere. It's just not basically going anywhere. It's in a range setup, as you can see. So the first thing is just to wait to see if it will pull back up, because it's at the support structure here. If it rallies back up into any of these upper zones, you can use a fib. As you can see, there's a fib there, either the 50% or the 61.8, and it gives you a move back down, then you can take a short position. Or if it breaks this support structure, you know it might move lower. So the next pair we're going to look at is USDJPY. So looking at the USDJPY, well, let's see, kind of like a range formation. As you can see, I've marked it out on the weekly. Price is just dancing within this range of this candle for now. So let's see that on the daily setup. The range is not yet so obvious. It just seems to be like a sideways movement. That's just what it seems to feel like. So how do you play this setup? This setup is pretty simple. There's a trend line here, false break into this support structure. So if price goes above this resistance structure here, there's a possibility that price may move higher. So if you just see something like this, price breaks here, you usually see as support, then it might move higher. But if it gets rejected from here, then you might see price move down below. Okay. That's the setup on the USDJPY. The next pair we're going to look at is the Euro Yen. So looking at the Euro, I said yes, Euro Yen, that's just EURGBP. It still looks bearish, but there's something here. There's something here. Let me show you. You see the same setup on the dollar index. If I switch to line chart, can you see it? If I go back to this, see price is coming down to test this apex. You see, it broke above, so this might be a break and a retest setup. So now let me go back to the daily. That was the weekly. Remember, that was the weekly as we looked at. So this is that apex here. And those of you that are my students, you would know what this area means. And price is just at this area, and that area tallies with this apex. So how do you trade this pair on the weekly, on the intraday basis? If price holds at this level, and this level has a trend line here, the rising trend line, as you can see. This might be the third, but if this area holds, then you might see price move up a bit. Price might move up a bit, given the scenario we have here. This is a break and a retest setup. So the next pair we're going to be looking at is pound yen. Looking at the pound yen is ranging as well, as you can see. Just an uptrend sideways movement. That's just what it's doing. So how do you trade this pair on your intraday setup? It's very simple. For now, price is at the support structure. So you will not be okay taking a short position here. You can see several positions here. Several lows, swing lows here, price is at that level here. So the best thing is that there's a possibility that price might move up, or you might see something like this. So that's just the two scenarios you have on that pair as the pound yen setup. So the next pair we're going to look at is the AUDUSD. AUDUSD is looking like it's in a range as well. It's looking like it's in a range setup. It's looking like it's in a range setup. That's what it's looking like. See, wicks to the loop. So for this pair, I'll just say caution. It's not looking so neat. There's one thing you need to learn. If a pair is not looking so neat, just leave it alone and walk away. There is no need forcing a trade, because if you force a trade, it's your money that's on the line. So this pair is not looking so neat, nothing so beautiful here for now. So the next pair we're going to look at is the EURAUD. So let's look at the EURAUD. Well, the EURAUD, you can see big bearish candle close on Friday. So for this pair, how do you trade this pair? You just wait to see what happens at this structure point here. If this area holds as support, there's a support structure here and there's this trend line here. If those two should hold price, then you wait for price to rally up into this area. If it rallies up into this area, then you can take a short position if you see a rejection down. So that's just the scenario on the EURAUD. So the next pair we're going to look at is the USD CAD. So looking at the USD CAD, well, price is rallying back up into a kind of resistance structure. So kind of resistance structure as well as rallying back into. As you can see, there's a falling trend line. There's a falling trend line. You can see the trend line. False break. So they might just be trying to retest this area. If this area holds as resistance, then you might see weakness on this pair. So how do you trade it? Wait and see what happens here. This area where price is moving back into, you wait and see what happens there. If that area holds as resistance, as the price runs in there, price runs in here and gets rejected, you need to see it close back below 1.3307. If not, you stand the risk of seeing something like this. So if it runs in here, you need to see price close back below 1.3308. That's on the 1 hour time frame safer. And they might continue to the downside. But looking at this pair and where it is, this might just be a retest of this structure to continue down. I may be wrong. So the last pair we're going to be looking at is the NASDAQ 100. So looking at the NASDAQ might be on its way further down. As you can see, this trend line price has respected. So there is a possibility that price may try to test this area. If it runs into this area and gets rejected, it might drop. Because you already see a high, you just need it to, you could say this is a lower high. If it runs up and doesn't go above this high, then there's a tendency that the drop on this pair is already a temporary top here. So it might drop lower. So how low it might drop to, all these levels here are potential support structures. So that is it for today. I thank you all for taking your time to attend. The recording will be posted on the YouTube channel. The charts have already been posted on the IG page and the Facebook pages. So you could go to there and pick up the charts to mark up your chart. So the video will be posted on the YouTube channel. You could go there, watch, and don't forget to like and subscribe to the page, to the YouTube channel. So thank you all. Wish you all a beautiful night's sleep and a blessed week ahead. Thank you.